Hey, good morning. My name's James, and I'm one of the pastors here at Bayside. It's that time of year. It's beginning to look a lot like Stressmas. It really is that time of year where everything's busier, our pace is higher, the pressure seems like more overwhelming than never before, and we're in a room full of people that we've not been around probably most of this year. All of those things can create not just a joyful time of the year, but a really jumbled and stressful time of the year. One of the things that it reminds me of is our little boys. Just about a year ago, our Grayson, he was 2 years old, and we had a bunch of people over the house around the holiday, and more people are showing up, and everybody's bringing in food, and we're helping them get the food to the kitchen, and their kids are playing, our kids are playing. It's a lot of fun. All of a sudden, we got ready to eat, and I looked around, and I said, "Hey, has anybody seen Grayson?" No, he was outside. And then we thought maybe he was out in the backyard, so we look in the backyard, he's not there, and we begin to look in closets and bedrooms, upstairs and downstairs. We looked everywhere, and we couldn't find Grayson. If you're a parent or you've ever owned a child, then you know this, that there's this moment where it goes from, we don't know where he is, to really stress, trying to find out where's Grayson. It took us about 15 minutes. And we finally went to the front yard, to the driveway, and there was a little toy house, and hunkered down in the corner of that little toy house was 2-year-old Grayson, and he was just laughing. Of course, I had to laugh with him in that moment. It's almost like Grayson was looking at me going, "Where else did you expect to find me? I'm 2. This is what I do. I play in toy houses." This time of year, I hope you don't lose a child, and I hope you don't lose something really important to you, but in the midst of Christmas, what we can lose is our viewpoint and our perspective of Jesus. Every one of us are capable of doing it, of misplacing him and moving past him. One of the stories in Scripture that I most relate to, especially because of Grayson, is where Jesus' parents, there's a great holiday, the Passover's happening, and the caravan of people are there, and it's busy and it's celebratory, but even his parents lost 12-year-old Jesus. It says that Mary and Joseph had traveled on for a day, but it took them 3 days. They finally found Jesus, and where did they find him? They found him in the temple. It doesn't seem that they expected to find him there because it took them 3 days to locate him. If Grayson, a 2-year-old, was right where he should have been, playing in a toy house, and Jesus is right where he is in the temple, how does that help us locate him this holiday season? I think in Luke chapter 2, verse 47 through 49, this is what I take solace in. It says, "Everyone who heard Jesus was amazed at his understanding and his answers. And when his parents saw him, they were astonished. His mother said to him, 'Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you.' 'Why were you searching for me?' Jesus said. 'Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?'" That means if I could locate Jesus in the temple physically back then, but really he was about the Father's business then and now, the easiest way for me to locate Jesus this Christmas and not miss him and have a Merry Christmas and not a Merry Stressmas is to be about God's purpose. What does that look like? That can seem overwhelming to use a word like God's purpose, but I think it's found in the day-to-day. Jesus said he was sent to seek and to save that which was lost. He said he came as a great physician among those who were sick and were hurting. If I want to find Jesus this Christmas, I need to find those who feel hopeless and hurting and be a voice of help and hope. So if you want to find Jesus this Christmas, I would encourage you start today. As you start off in this busy morning, maybe a little stressful, go find somebody who needs a little hope and a little help and locate the heart of why Jesus came to this planet right there in that moment. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.